Good evening, Sir Markadu here, your economic evangelist and your heart of a hustler. Oh my goodness, it is such an honor be here to serve you tonight, and it's great to be alive, to be honest with you. I mean, there's so many things going on in our society today. I mean, I'd be remiss of me not to say I'm just glad to be alive. You know, there's a lot of things going on. Again, I'm your economic evangelist, Sir Markadu. This is being brought to you by Heavenly Body Products, where we help God's people prosper. Also, chronickiller.com, where we keep the hood smelling good. All right. And here's my phone number if you need to get in touch with me. The Black Billionaires Club. That's right, where they show you how to level up and level out. Okay. One-on-one with Sir Markadu. If anybody looking to do some interview, please like and please share. We got a lot of work to do tonight. Economic Evangelism University. Just go over there and check it out. Just go check it out. Okay, go to sirmarkadu.com and check out some other websites. Oh, come on down and visit Heavenly Body Products at 2571 Park Central Boulevard in Decatur, Georgia. All right. There's my wholesale site right there, packages.chronickiller.com. We need each other, y'all. So we're going to talk about that tonight. We must band together. Okay. And we're going to give our children access and exposure tonight. If you have any children in the household, just tell them to come on over. We're going to stop. We're going to consider allowing our children to be be involved with more of what's going on today. Because, I mean, this thing is getting out of hand. And a lot of our children, if they're not getting the right exposure and the right access, we're the fault for this. I'm going to do my best to develop curriculums and systems that it can be able to take us around the globe and back, okay? Now, if you're looking for some household products, please call Calvin. He sells wholesale. The people that want to make some extra money, they're going to number right there. Please grab that number and share it with others, okay? There's a number to the warehouse if you need to reach out to me during the day, 10 to 6, okay? Here we go. Now, tonight, is going to be about dealing with overcoming financial anxiety during this lockdown. I got to start by saying I did not see this thing coming. I got to be honest with you. This really blindsided me. I did not see this coming. If you're coming on this feed, I want you to be able to chime in and be a part of, let us know you're here, be a part of this experience. Yes, indeed. Who's out here? Did you see this coming? Tell me on this feed, who suspected that? Really, I know even some of you that said, oh, they've been talking about it for years. How many of y'all seen this coming, this whole lockdown and all this and that? Come on now. Who knew this was coming? Ain't no way you could have seen this. All right, here we go. Okay, we're going to really need this one, y'all, okay? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brother Nate, what's going on, King? I want to thank you for sharing, letting people know about me. I'll be having some more products in soon, some masks, and I got some more. I got a little bit of hand sanitizer left. But I got a bunch of it coming, man. We're getting ready to have some fun with this. Okay? You're freezing. Uh-oh. I hope not. Hey, how am I looking to others? Am I okay? Anthony, what do you think? Am I okay? Okay. Is it peace? Well, then there's. Okay. All right. Y'all shouting out to each other. Not now. There you go. We're going to deal with this lockdown now. Now, dig what this is right here. Who suspected coronavirus 2020? I think most of us would say this is going to be my year. We have to deal with this anxiety thing. We got to deal with it. Yeah, this is it right here. It was shocking to me. So, please, I want you to share. Tell some friends. Go put this on your wall. Share with some people. Let them know I'm on. We're going to deal with this anxiety, and some of it's depression. Now, a lot of us are not going to bounce back. A lot of my brothers and sisters, it's going to be very difficult for them to bounce back. I'm not a bearer of bad news, but because I've been living this thing for long enough. I mean, I got 60 years under my belt. And I'll tell you, when I was coming up back in the 60s, I had a long good experience to see poverty firsthand. And it's nothing like way back before I was coming up. But you know what I noticed is a lot of it is still the same. The more things change, the more they remain the same. If you got the time to put that in there, put that in the feed. The more things change, the more they remain the same. Let me tell you what I mean by that. I've seen poverty firsthand, and I see poverty firsthand today. I've noticed that people don't save their money. Excuse me. I noticed back in the day with my brothers and all my sisters and cousins and them, they didn't save. This is when I hate to say it, where the rubber meets the road. We're going to get a chance to experience our brothers and sisters struggling even more now than ever before. But I realize this anxiety and depression can last only for a little while if you really wanted to. Now we got a lot of experience. I'm gonna have one of my big brothers is gonna be on tonight, ERGJ. Now you know him and I. We do a lot of talking. We do a lot of broadcasting around this type of subject. I've seen presidents come, and I've seen presidents go. I've seen depression, and I've seen suppression. I've seen war, and I've seen peace. And I look at this space right here as war. And this is just the beginning. I believe that this is more in the peacetime right now, where now they're warning us that we got to get more masks. They're warning us that we got to have the gloves. They're warning us that some of this ain't gonna really, none of that stuff is gonna matter when they put that thing on us. It's the ones that prepare themselves for battle. Those are the ones. Now I want you to put in the feet, prepare for battle, prepare for war. And we're not talking about killing and all that. We're talking psychological warfare. We're talking about financial warfare. Now we know we have a financial pandemic right now. The ones that are really did not prepare for anything. This is a great time for you to do it now. Prepare. Put it in. Prepare for war. Prepare for battle. I'm getting ready to bring my brother. Yeah, I don't know if he's ready. Shake your head up and down if you're ready. Okay, there you go.
Am I ready?
My brother from another mother. I see you.
You talking about my ready? I stay ready, man. What wrong with you?
There you go. Say, put it in the face. Say, if you stay ready, you have to get ready.
Yeah, I'm just trying to share this thing. That's all. What's going on?
Ain't nothing to it, bro. I just preparing the minds that we're getting ready. We're getting ready to put this thing in full effect. This is, Evan. This really. I asked a question near the top, and I said, "Who was ready for this? Who knew this pandemic was coming? Who felt something was coming?"
Okay.
And I'm saying, who? I knew I wasn't, but I knew I was more ready. I was ready for something. I was ready for whatever. And that's why I just use those words. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Let me see what my brothers and sisters are saying. Anthony said, not my lifetime. I didn't think I was going to see this one. I thought I was going to get out of here without seeing this. I really did.
What?
I just thought I'd never see a pandemic. I just never, or epidemic.
I mean,
go ahead, Kate.
It's just another thing. I mean, let's not try to make this. Come on, man. It's just another thing. I'm pretty sure nobody thought they'd see planes crash into the Twin Towers and that'd be destroyed.
Right.
I mean,
they never thought they were
that was 20 years ago. It's just another thing.
Yeah. It's just another life thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see prosperity and tragedy. That's life. You're gonna live and you're gonna die.
And that's very important right there because and that's what this is all about, being prepared for the next thing. I had put it in. I'm going to bring that up in a few minutes. I had made a little.
It's not even really about being prepared. I mean, you can say be prepared. You don't know what's coming, but at the end of the day, man, you got to be flexible. You got to be pliable. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time and season for everything. So the question isn't necessarily whether you were prepared because you don't necessarily see it coming. We should know by now that especially if you're over 30, you should know that there's cycles in life. You should know that when things are going well for you, you need to store up, right? Because there will be some bad days. It's going to rain, and the sun's going to come out, and sometimes it's going to rain.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, are you prepared? To me is like, are you flexible? Are you willing to change? For example, if you are a person that right now you might be limited in what you can do if you was a barber or hairstylist, right? So, this up close personal stuff you may not be able to do right now. Barbershops are closed, salons are closed. Okay, well, do you have another thing that you can do so you can still keep making some money? Or you just gonna sit there and be like, well, I can't cut no hair, so I guess I can't make no money. So are you flexible in your approach? Are you open to different things so you can keep the money train going? So you don't have to be waiting on no $1,200 check, which ain't gonna last you but 2 weeks. So it's just, to me, it's just like, what I like about just being you, this in particular, this thing happened and we shifted with it. Like, you gotta learn how to ride waves, man. Like, listen, a wave came in, it was a new wave, different wave.
Yeah.
And you either riding the wave, you getting run over, you gonna drown in it.
Yeah.
The tides are coming. So
the tsunami
coming. So are you here to say, okay, I got to switch. I got to boom. Yeah. And here's the thing, Sir Marketer, it's got to be fast. It's got to be fast. It can't be you're going to sit around and think about it and think about it and think about it. No. When this thing came, we made a decision and we, boom, just hit that thing. That's just what it is. So people wait. And that's what Jack Ma said. People are waiting. The poor people are always waiting.
Yeah.
When I put the call out, Marketer, I was like, hey, let's get some masks, right? Hey, let's get some masks, man, because we're gonna need these masks. I put it out to the community. Guess how many shows popped up and said, yeah, let's get the masks? Nobody. So I went along. Right? I went along.
At least one.
No, because the foresight, the initiative, like, hey, let's do this. It wasn't there. But it didn't stop me. You see what I'm saying?
But are they doing it now?
Yeah, some of them are doing it now because they see, you know what I'm saying? Money talks, when they start seeing the thing, we start seeing that bank account, they were like, oh, I should have done this a long time ago. right?
Yeah, keep talking because this is where it's at. This is where people can come out of this anxiety. They can actually come out of it. Go ahead.
I mean, you know how you get out of that anxiety? Take some damn action. Yep. That's it. I mean, sitting around thinking about it ain't gonna help you because that's gonna make you more anxious. Like, oh, woe is me. That ain't gonna help you. You got to get up. You got to get up, get out, and go get something. And what you gonna go get? That's the thing. What do you have access to? Right?
Who's gonna be a part? Who? I mean, to me, it's still in the early stages. They said this thing could drag out for another couple of good months, right? But we also know that tragedy and pandemic and this other is still going to come back. It ain't going away. So who is prepared and who's positioning themselves? There we go. Who's positioning themselves to win? That's a good question.
I just don't get. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
I know there are people that come from zero and do well. It's a few, because it's all. When I'm saying few, it's always going to be that 1%, because it's not going to be like a rush, a wave. The people that are on this feed tonight, who on this feed tonight are getting ready to start their business up now, because this is when it's going, because the economy is getting ready to go back up. I want you to put in a feed. Say, I'm ready to get started.
Man, the economy is already stabilized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They put $3.4 trillion back into the economy. The economy is already stabilized. Everything's priced in. All these they're doing earnings now, and all this stuff's already priced in the economy. You know, as far as what people lost, or stores that closed and their revenue that dropped, and all this stuff's priced in. So, but most people ain't. I mean, the reality is most of us aren't. We ain't looking at the economy. We're not looking at money like that. You know what I'm saying? We just don't. We ain't been taught to. So you say something like that, it's like, well, what that mean? Well, yeah, we got to increase our financial education, because Lord knows we know how to spend some money.
Who feels that? Yeah. Who? Okay, we're gonna have us a great night tonight, because this anxiety thing is real. So we're not here to sugarcoat you. We're not here to be politically correct. So politically correct means sugarcoat. So we're not going to sugarcoat this thing. We are ready for war, and a financial war. But are you? There we go. Tanya said, prepare for battle, prepare for what? Even Tanya, she's ready to buy some goods. She said, I got to do it. You got to. How you doing, Frankie? I already got LaTanya came on tonight. There go my LaTanya, my buddy there, old-time buddy there. Prepare for battle is right. There you go. Come on, hey, I know he's kicking back. When he kicked back like that, stop rocking in that chair. He said, I meant war. I got you. Be sure. Okay. Okay, we're going right down this wall, big brother. Anthony said, we got, there you go. See, this is what I love about you, Anthony. When I come on the air, right away, you start to put your information in there. You got to put it in there. There's women on this feed, there's men on this feed that have the things that you need. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Absolutely. Yvette says, hi, GJ.
What up?
She said, LaTanya Mitchell, Ty, you need to reach out to me. Let's do some things. We got still got the youth and young adults, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the crazy. Gotta put that in there, and the crazy. Wakita, how you doing, Queen? We got these kids at home right now. And we know what happens when you have the kids home, you got the grandchildren, you're scared to let them out into the community. I understand it. And then what happens? what happens? Anxiety and depression sets in. We got a few more here. She said facts. There you go. Hey, Dr. Gretchen in the house. Amen. Dr. Gretchen, I want to say thank you. I'm sorry to put you out on Front Street like this, but Dr. Gretchen heard me the other day in about we got to help our youth and young adults, and she put her son into the business right on the spot. She said, "Here's the money. Let's get started." I said, "Well, you're still going to need some mentoring, right?" And so that's what's going on. How many sales has he made? She said, "Muppet, we're going with the Grinder Killer. We're going to go in." What's up, Glenda? There we go. Hi, Queen. It's today, bro. Today. There you go. I'm going to put my number up for anybody that wants to definitely want to get started. It wants to be. I'm looking for some wholesale distributors. I'm looking for some people that are really ready to sell wholesale in their own community. That's what I want. So let me put my number up. Just text me tonight. Text me today. Say, I'm ready. There we go. We're going to keep this moving. Tanya said, "I agree, be flexible. People got to learn today, not tomorrow." New wave. She put new wave, Gretchen. Adapt and adjust. That's why it's good to have a hustle outside your regular job or multiple streams of income. Something happens with one, you gotta be good with the other. Some people are not wearing no mask. She said some people not. I can imagine. Do you ever see people wearing masks inside the home? That's amazing to me. Go get something. I'm planning to. Yes, sir. Okay. Lots of people are reactive rather than being proactive. Okay. I'm going to go do a few more. Everybody's reaching. Not everybody. And she said everybody's reaching for money. Evan.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that.
What do you mean by that? Everybody's reaching for money, Latanya. What do you want? She said, "I want that money." How many of us actually taught? I'm listening.
It's not about. I see people. It's not about you wanting the money, man. You know what I'm saying? It's how to get to the money, right? So, I mean, I really don't believe when she said I want that money, that's really her motivation. You know what I'm saying? Because that's fleeting if it is. It comes down to the value that you bring to the marketplace. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking about the money, think about the value that you're going to bring. The more value that you bring, the more money you get paid. So it's all about service. You know what I'm saying? So my switch was to bring people something that they couldn't get. And so now that I have access to something they can't find on Amazon, they're not selling to the public, nothing like that, I become way more valuable. And because I become way more valuable, it automatically brings more money. I don't chase. The money gonna come when you bring value. If you become a valuable person or a valuable business or whatever, you know, then the money will come. But if you focus on the money, then you'll lose sight of the value that you bring, and then you'll find yourself, you know what I'm saying, pushing for money when you should be pushing and pressing for bringing the value that you bring to the marketplace. So I don't think. I mean, I know it sounds good. Let's get to the money and all that stuff, but let's keep things in perspective. Because it's about the value that you bring to the marketplace.
Okay, here we go. I'm teaching Maya how to sell her art already. Okay. So we're talking about value right now, right? So imagine if having a product or a service that people really need. What do people really need right now? What are people looking for in the markets right now? What are people looking for in the markets? let's get right here. Let me there's people, Evan, that sell, and they've been selling the same things over and over again, and they feel successful. And then we got people that never sold, or they say I never had a business before, and everything boils down to what you just said is what do you have of value, added value to the customers, and it comes down to service. And service is huge. Service is like one of the number one things. What do you say about that?
What, that service is one of the number one things?
Well, one of the number things that's what you say, value and service. You were talking about that, the value in the service. And you were saying adapt and adjust.
Right. So yeah, I mean, you serve people. So you know what I'm saying, you serve, you satisfy their wants and their needs or whatever it is. Then they're willing to exchange their dollars for it. That's the exchange. That's the money exchange. That's how money is transacted. That's a transaction that takes place between either a product that you offer or a service that you sell that meets somebody's want and or need. And the switch, or the kind of flip, happened because prior to this thing, people spent a lot more money on their wants than their needs. And then when the pandemic, started to happen, now people are spending money on their needs, and kind of putting to the wayside their wants. So the luxury spending is kind of going out the window because the focus has been on the stuff they need for the house, or maybe even some home decorations and stuff like that. They're going to be in the house. So the shift has happened in the psyche of people to focus on the things that they need. And it just took a pandemic or the scare of the coronavirus for that to happen. But ain't nobody going to buy no cars right now. Ain't nobody shopping for a computer. They not the luxury stuff is not in the in the mind of the people at this point in time. It'll probably come back very soon because they're itching to spend their money.
Right.
But they still, hey, we ain't got no toilet paper. We can't find no toilet paper. Okay, what are we gonna do about toilet paper? And that stay on your mind till you get some toilet paper.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, people are still into hand sanitizers, and deodorizers, disinfectants, gloves. I have people call me the mask. You get no more masks yet? Well, I have some more masks real soon. We have to come together and teach our people how to get money. Now, who on this field is teaching? Are you teaching right now, Latanya? Are you one of the educators? I'd like to know that because I would like to talk to you about that, see what you're doing over there. Yes, I do see people wearing masks in my building to protect themselves. Okay. I've been buying even more black since all this chaos. Okay. So you buy more black, Evan?
Great.
Yeah.
Economics, awesome. That's fantastic.
Once you stop buying black, it's hard to go back, I tell you.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. That's an interesting statement. Now I've started buying more black since all this chaos. That's interesting. That's real good.
I mean, we have seen people, be more intentional in where they spend their money. And there's obviously been some stuff that goes out that talks about, businesses that may not make it through this thing because they're losing visibility. They don't know how to really market well. So, I think a concentrated effort is in. I mean, this is what happens though, right? I mean, we as a people, when we, come across dramatic or traumatic times, we normally get close to the knit. When things are going well, we split it. We go our separate ways. But when it's hit the fan, we typically do come together and start spending money with each other, and doing business with each other, and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're almost confined into this bubble anyway. So I have a tendency to look towards one another, which in this whole atmosphere, what's really going on, and we know something good. I mean, not all of us, but we know that something good is going to come out of this.
These are interesting comments from Tanya. I'm just reading. This is interesting. I love for her to be on here because I got to. This is interesting.
Tanya, come on in here, girl. You might as well. You're trying to get some things out, and we want to get your perspective. So what we're gonna do is, I do have it here. If you like to be on, go ahead and grab that link. It's also in the Facebook feed. Yeah, I put it right there in the Facebook feed. I think I can do it again, so you'll see. There you go. It's right there at the top of the feed. So if you got more to say, come on, bring it. Let me see.
She says she's not dressed. She quarantined behind that computer. Selfie in place.
She got a mask on though.
Yeah, of course.
Let me see. She said, "I'm a Scorpio, and I know my value." Go ahead, girl.
All right now. Bad mama jamma.
Yeah, sanitizer, which we only is limited to keep our hands clean. So what are you servicing? What do you have us here for us tonight? Well, I know I got some more hand sanitizer. I know I got more. I got plenty of gloves. I know that because it's an anxiety thing. People are they're germophobic right now, so, and it's not going to stop. People will always need gloves. So if I bring it in bulk, I'm wholesaling it. I got 4 barrels of hand sanitizer coming in. Hopefully it'll be here by Friday. Unscented, you can put whatever scent you want in. Value equals the impact to someone's life. Service equals how you make them feel about themselves. How you feel about that? Okay. I'm here learning, and character has a lot to do with anybody spending whatever.
What does character have to do with people spending their money?
Character
had nothing to, what does character have to do with them spending their money? What they want is what they want.
Yeah.
They could be good, bad, ugly, crazy, indifferent. If they want something, they want it. And they're spending money on it. I don't know what character has to do with it.
Are they spending with us? That's the thing. She said, I'm very intentional, even buying land abroad.
All right now. Real estate. That's what I'm talking about. Building wealth.
Got my ears going up. I got the ears going up. Oh, she said, I'm not sure. I didn't see that. Okay. Well, all you got to do is put something on the top. We just say just cover. You don't have to be, she said, I see it. The tiny on this thing. She said, yep. Now get ready to go to this next little thing right here.
Going down. So she said, I don't know why you think that, Tanya. That's just false. She said mean people won't sell a thing. That's not true. You know how much Donald Trump done sold? That's not true. You might not buy from mean people, I guess, but mean people sell a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. Here we go. Skills. These are for people that I know that struggle. Now we know that everybody is salespeople, Evan. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not that made for business.
I mean, everybody is a salesperson.
Huh?
Everybody is a salesperson.
Yeah, they sell themselves all the time.
Yeah.
When it comes to products and service, it's some people just don't have that talent, or they haven't learned.
No, it's just how they look at it. They may look at it and say, "Oh, because it's a product or service, I don't want to sell it." But if they loved it enough, they could sell it. I mean, it's no different than you going to your favorite concert. You sell your girlfriend on coming to the concert with you. So we all salespeople. It's just a matter of what we're passionate about, what we like, and what we can convince other people to do based upon our enthusiasm, our interest in whatever it is. You know, we're all salespeople. You either sell somebody on why they can't, or they're selling you on why they can. So everybody's a salesperson. I mean, sales is in everybody. Now they may not attribute it to selling a product or a service to actually make a living out of being a salesperson, but everybody got sales and or persuasion in them. Women are the best.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's, I mean, but we don't look at it like that. We probably, watch movies or, think about car salesmen and, these hardcore sales, but the reality is everybody got sales in them. When you want something, you want other people to do something for you, with you, right? And here's the best form of sales for many people. It's called begging. That's the best form of sales, right? They're begging. Can I get $100? Man, I really need it. This is and this is for my daughter, and blah 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 blah. That's the best form of sales for many people. Begging is a sales.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, everybody got sales in them. They just may not make it as a profession. It's something they do, to make money throughout the week. But everybody got sales in them.
That's powerful. That's powerful right there. So everyone said, begging is an art form. Begging is a sales tactic. It's just sales. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Here we go. It's not. I'm a German forward from the cancer. Great character, mean people. It's a difference. Okay. It's hard for some people. I agree, sir. Okay, so we're trying to dismiss some of that. Yeah, it's harder for some people because that's not what they do. They're not practicing the art of sales. And that's where, where you going to learn it from? Where you going to get those techniques from? You don't
always have to, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that everybody has to do. But when we say it's hard for some people, you got to break that down. Like, it's not really, it may be hard for them to approach new people. Some people are introverts. They don't really want to talk to new people. It's only the people that they know. So that could be the hard part. Creating a conversation could be hard for some people because they're not really well versed in just talking to people. Not really people. There's a lot of different things that can make something hard, right, as it relates to sales. But when we really break it down, when we really look at just selling something, period, everybody has sales in them. Since you were a child, you've been begging your mama for some candy. She's been trying to tell you why you can't have it. You trying to sell her on getting you the candy. She trying to sell you on why you ain't getting it. So, if you got children or whatever, it's all persuasion. It's all influence. You just might not do it as a profession, but all of y'all got sales in you.
Yeah, and one of the things, and not just me being in the world of sales and training some people and listening to people, and I know that people have those type of people have a burden with rejection. What about rejection? How do you feel about rejection and when it comes to sales?
You get rejected your whole life, man. I mean, it might tell you no, you can't get the job. That's rejection. Nobody feels good about being told no.
Yeah.
But
not even me. Not even when I'm making a sale. Right? I don't like it. But I work. I work through it, and I close 50% of my no's.
I think if you do it for a while, you just you build up. You build up the wall, or you build up your resilience to just keep it moving. Yeah. I mean, if you're a man, you've been told no by women your whole life, so it ain't it may be a little bit different for women, but man, we've been rejected so many times it don't make no sense. So we good with that.
And I wrote something here. Test your skills with your friends and your family. And why? You really test them with anybody, but somebody is, like you said, more of an introvert.
Yeah. And that's cool. I mean, that just means you might sell a different way. It may not be that you are, approaching people and selling. There's different ways. You can use the internet now. You ain't got to talk to nobody. you can be right behind your computers making some sales. It's different strokes for different folks. Some people like to write. Your writing could lead people to buy something from you. So it's not all the same types of sales.
Mhm.
You grew up and it's more guerrilla marketing for you. Me, it's internet marketing. I
Yeah.
can still do guerrilla marketing if I want to, but I don't like to walk that long.
Mhm.
I don't think it take all that.
Yeah.
So it's just different. This is a different approach to get at the end of the day to going on a hunt, getting your money and continue to move and continue to prosper.
And I like the way you said that, and I want to approach that again, guerrilla sales, right? So at any time during your sales during the course of say a year, when do you ever use guerrilla marketing?
I don't.
Okay, even doing an event, you never.
When I look at guerrilla marketing, I'm looking at. I mean, I don't anymore. Let me put it that way. I mean, when I kind of got started, I thought that was the route I needed to go. You know what I'm saying? To put that, I mean, it's just different, man. My guerrilla marketing is something that's in a local area, like a Craigslist or something like that, where I'm meeting someone somewhere. My guerrilla marketing is my car. It's got all my, my marketing on my car. I guess that would be my guerrilla marketing, but I'm not putting flyers in people's mailboxes or knocking on their doors or anything like that. I'm knocking on their mobile phone. That's what I'm doing. So that's my guerrilla marketing. Figure out a way to get on your phones. When you wake up in the morning, you see me.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So it's just different. I mean, it's just, it's
different strokes. You're right, because guerrilla marketing does work. So if that's your thing, but like he said, his guerrilla marketing is over the internet, and he gets a lot of his feed. Who on this feed right now would see themselves as more of an internet marketer? Because I want to maybe we could put Lisa Santiago is she's developing websites, a little small web page, a web presence for I think it was $25 or something like that.
Yeah, that's my student. She out there, yeah. I taught her how to do it. Now she's
Let me see if I can put it up here. Lisa Santiago McNeil. And I hope I'm spelling the name right. McNeil. I want you to go. Let me see. Maybe I spelled McNeil wrong. Well, okay. On Facebook. Okay. Now this is going to be good for you, the people that really want to get a quicker web presence out there. This sister is a beast. If y'all don't know Lisa Santiago McNeil, you need to go on Facebook and get to know her. She's a very kind lady, but she's firm, but she's fair. She firm too now. She ain't no sissy. She ain't no punk. She don't like nonsense. Okay? But she will help you navigate. She does an online class to teach you about getting your web presence up. And now Evan, what you have guided her to is to use some of the products. So some of the air freshener, the body oils. She said this stuff is perfect for her people that she market to. Sage and all that. So we're in a good space. Please go on the Facebook if you need a web presence. Even on
everybody needs a web presence, man. Everybody needs a web presence. Like we're not going back to bedrock. We're not going back to the Stone Age, right? This is like the advent of the telephone. You were still trying to use a rotary phone. They told you you're going to use a digital phone. Eventually, you're going to have to get one. Same thing with cassettes going to CDs. No more CD players. I mean, no more cassette players.
No more 8-track.
No more 8-tracks, right? So it's not really an option. I mean, you can make it your option, your choice, but it's not going to be an option, right? If you want to really remain relevant, if you want to be relevant in the coming age, if you want to, be relevant 10 years from now, 5 years from now, and you're stubborn to say I don't need y'all. I'm not going to go online. Ask retail how that's working out for them, and these are big businesses.
Yeah, big box
business. So if you think you can survive and they can't, then I would say you're a little silly to think that. Yeah, you're a little silly.
So this is one of the ways to go ahead and overcome financial anxiety and depression is to start your online business. Hey, learn from some of the best. I mean, Evan, you're one of the best I know in the game right now. You know, on a grassroots level. You know what I mean? And
brother, I thought I was grassroots.
well, you know,
I thought I was grassroots, but shoot, the numbers don't tell grassroots.
I mean, but you touch them. The ones that, I mean, they're not there, but you touch them.
Yeah.
You know, you care about God's people. You care about Black people. That when I talk to people about you, I said, this dude just love Black people. I'm just telling you, I met people like you, but not on this level where you encourage people to be the best that they can be, and you get them to level up and then level out, you know, and that's phenomenal to me. I mean,
my biggest thing is that I want to make sure people know I just don't talk. So I show them, you know what I mean? I prove it to them, and then they can just determine what they want to do from there. You know, so right now I'm on a mark for $10,000 by the end of the year, and my second investing account, and I'm gonna show them along the way, like, because that's what Black people. That's the only thing that Black people respond to, unless it's somebody that just has very loquacious and can get them moving and stuff like that. But other than that, they like, oh, I ain't gonna believe it till I see it, and then by the time they see it, it's already too late. So I'm just gonna show them along the way, like, it is what it is. You know, either you're gonna come aboard or you're not. You know what I mean? You're gonna stay where you are, you're gonna level up. And I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. So I just got tired of seeing, you know, us keep falling for the same old okie doke. You know what I mean? Just because he look good and he sound good, but he can't never show you nothing. He can't never show you his account, his money, but he act like he rich and famous. It's just it's silly stuff to me. So I just show people, period. Like, boom, I can show you $10,000 I sold last week, last 7 days. I can show you. Ain't no big thing.
Yes.
Right. And she, I tell you that I think Tanya said she don't like arrogance. I don't know if she was speaking to me or not, but it's not arrogance. It's just it's the truth, and I'm confident in truth.
Yeah.
So you know, but I just you know, too often we find ourselves being lulled into following liars and hustlers, and you know, just because they look good and sound good. And I just said I'm not gonna be that way. That's all. I'm just not gonna be that way.
That's understanding right there. It's hard for me to digest arrogance. We all need each other as a people. That's true. And you know, and there's a level of arrogance I think I respect. You know, and I don't look at people. I said they're confident in what they do, and we got to keep that in also in mind, because sometimes we can get so far into our feelings that we don't catch what we're supposed to be catching. And I think I was, you know, people have blamed me for that. I thought I was cocky, and I took my cocky. It was confidence that they saw. It wasn't about being cocky. And if it was, that means that's who I am. I'm a cocky, you know, confident type of person. Computer does all the work now. It does most of the work. I still get out there. Believe me, I'm still out there. When you unpack strategies that's uncommon to people, you become valuable to them. Okay, I like that. I kind of like that. Unpack strategy that's uncommon to people, you become valuable to them. Okay. If a person is against selling anything in any shape or form or fashion, nothing you say will get them there. What do you say about that?
As a man or as a woman thinker, so is he. Keep it moving. I mean, everybody's gonna choose what they want to do. I mean, that's the greatness of being in this country. You can choose whatever directions. And honestly, guys, some people choose broke. You know, it is what it is. So you know, people choose. People have the power of choice, free will. Okay. I tell people this, man, you know, you can do what you want to do or you can do what works. And most people choose to do what they want to do.
And that's absolute truth. That is absolute fact.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been in this game a long time, of sales and distribution. So we know it's you know, everybody. It's mind-boggling to me how people don't take heed, you know, but we learned that is a common This is a common thing, you know. So get used to that. You don't have to get used to it, but get used to. I used to pull my hair. I used to, what is wrong with these people? They don't want to make no money. They don't want to make no money. It got simple to me after a while. I said,
I mean, you know, it's because you used to get on me about this stuff too, man. But it's here's the reality, man. Like, I just give you an example, right? So this morning, I went through my whole little thing. I wanted to have some fun today. I put some stuff out. Whole bunch of engagement. Everybody just jumping on. Anything's just dramatic. Oh my goodness, we are there to debate, fight, and just everybody. You put anything up there about making some money, man, please. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Now, these could be the same people that are broke, the same people that are begging their parents or whoever for some money, same people that can't pay their bills. But when you put something up that's dysfunctional or dramatic or suspenseful, everybody's chiming in. You put something up about making some money,
they're tuning out.
I ain't trying to hear all that. I ain't trying to hear all that.
No money making stuff.
This is how it is. It's human. See, I study people. It's just human behavior, human nature, and I study Black people, and that's just that's just what we value as a community, as a culture. We value sports, we value entertainment, we value movies, we value drama, we value dysfunction. When we start talking about wealth, we don't value that.
Yeah.
And guess what? We don't have much of it. So if we change what we value, nothing's going to change.
It's weird because you saying that, because we discussed it so many times, but you saying it and it hit me. Our youth and young adults, if people that have children and grandchildren, and you have access to this kind of stuff, and we don't share it with them, and I used to beat myself up. I said, what is wrong with them? And now all I do is just keep on inspiring. I say, if you got to teach your youth and young adults, you ain't got to. But I'm saying, if you want to see change in your household, and you want to see change in your community, you got to do it. Now, even like Dr. Gretchen, her mind is leveling up now, where I told her son is going to be a host. He's like, I don't even think he's 12. I said, I want to teach your son how to be a distributor, a master distributor. And to get all, she said, I love it. I said, your son is going to have plenty of money at a young age. So to be able to get, that's only one out of so many. But just to get one young person, to get their parent to understand that we're nurturing your children to be as excellent as they can in the markets, and to be a player in the markets, that's powerful. And you see somebody trying to reach out to ERGJ Enterprises, just go on Facebook and there's ERGJ Enterprises. This young king knows what's going on. Hey, salute. That's what it's all about. I hear that. Show them. I can show you better, I can tell you. I had someone that approached me. They were too arrogant. Well, it's perspective. Evan is a hard worker trying to help others with all your programs. Evan, you are right on many levels. Well, Raheem the Dream. Well spoken. I know I had you losing all your hair. I'm going to keep that moving. They don't want to go through the pain. And the thing is, right now, the pain that we're dealing with is financial pain. And that's a terrible thing right there. Let me see. I'll go through the pain. People are afraid of failure. That could be true. That could be absolute. There's people shaking in their boots. I've known people, man, they just, it depends on how you was brought up and how you position yourself in life. I mean, I made it my point, I said, I got to do this because I was watching my mother and my sister and my brother and all them, God rest all their souls, but they were poverty-stricken people. But I was amongst them. And it was just something about me that I knew I had to get out of there. I had to. At 10 years old, I made up my mind. I said, I can't live like this. I always had money. Out the game. He said a couple of no's knocked them slap out of the game. I study people too. And so that arrogance and that cockiness and that confidence, it gets blurry sometimes. We want to stay safe and comfortable. It takes hard work to build wealth, and they don't want to go through the pain. They want it easy and give it to them. That's it. A lot of times, that's flatline. It really is. People just don't want to go through nothing. They don't want to learn nothing that's going to build them up. But I hope and I pray that this pandemic and this being at home and people that were used to making money every day, like waitresses and Uber drivers and stuff like that, that's done. It's done right now. So what are you going to do now? I say one of the things you need to do is join a great team. Learn to get around people that can make a difference, and they get around people that care. That still care. We know all the people ain't gonna do this. People ain't gonna do that. But we never stop giving them the information. I know that about you, Evan. You never stop giving information. No matter, you have people around you on these feeds for years, and they still ain't did nothing. But they get closer and closer. You see people go from one extreme to the other. It seemed like the light switch came on.
Yeah.
And that's why you never stop.
Keep planting seeds, man. I'm a farmer. Keep planting seeds.
Yeah. Hold on. We're going to go through. We might go just a couple of minutes over. Ain't that the truth, she said. Their comfort zone prevents them from wanting success. And it's just, it is what it is. You're absolutely correct. That's part of it. Salute. She salutes you. Salute. He's a great man. I got to say, Anthony, absolutely, because that's what was me. And now I'm trying to change that. And you know something, one of the first, for me, now, one of the first things, Tanya, is admitting it. Admit that you got these issues. But to me, you hang around. It's almost like somebody that doesn't want a haircut, but they still hang around the barber shop. And sooner or later, somebody go convince them they need to get a haircut. And then they realize that this looks good on them, that making money feels good, and it making extra money. And when you're dealing with this type of thing, even though we realize, I do, that the dollar bill and all this and stuff may not be in existence one day. But until then, make as much as you can. Just trust me on that. And I'm glad you want to change some of that stuff. Glenda Tate, we have never had Black leaders that encourage and willing to go teach wealth and entrepreneurship at this level. And the thing is, for me, and I value Evan Jefferson, and I know he values me. And what level are you talking about? And the beautiful part is from here to here. So we try to hit it on all levels. If I don't know, I'll find somebody like Evan that does know, and I'll sick them on you. Anthony said, me too. I'm going down. Trent John! Believe in yourself always first. And that's one of the hardest things in the world to do, Trent, is to believe in yourself. Ask people that don't. Say, what's wrong with you? It's just hard to believe in myself. I tell you, look in that mirror. And I tell you, I call it the mirror syndrome. Get real close to the mirror and look in your eyes. Try to find the pupil. And if you can't look into your own soul, you'll never look into nobody else's. Peace and blessings, Gwen. How you doing, Queen? What's up, B? He said, crisis equals danger and opportunity. This time is catalyst for growth and creativity. And you're absolutely right on the money. That is for the ones that decide to get outside themselves and say, now is the time. I'll take something simple that people want and desire. Hand sanitizer, gloves, masks. You're not, walk into a store or go somewhere and you see all these people wearing masks. Opportunity. And if you're selling masks, say, hey, anybody need some masks? Yeah, I do right now. This is my last one. I'm going to say this too. My cousin, when I first moved to Atlanta, and I was in the t-shirt game, and I remember I got off into the socks, and then I got into the oils, the body oils, and my cousin said, "Don't get into the oil business." I said, "Why not, cuz?" He said, "Everybody's doing it." What's the first thing came to my mind? This is a great opportunity. That means I know everybody ain't doing it, but that means everybody knew about the oil game. They knew about oils. So I said, man, that's the right thing to do. What are people into right now? They're in the hand sanitizer. They're in the gloves. I got plenty of gloves back there. I have some masks coming in. I'm going to have 4 big barrels of hand sanitizer coming in. And don't forget, still got the body oils and the burning oils. What's up, Tony? Easy to become hesitant when you have tried several programs which have unsuccessful due to inadequate follow-up and training. Evan?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's everything, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's everything. You don't follow up with your own self. You got these products. You got these customers that said they want it, and you're not following up with them. You got to get rid of that anxiety. You don't have to. You can keep it. Anxiety is all yours. Would you say, Evan?
No, it's an interesting comment. I mean, I feel her angst, I guess you could say. But the thing is, that don't mean you stop trying. That to me, that's more of a discernment issue than it is the program issue. Again, did you get suckered in? Did you get sold? You know what I mean?
Ooh, wait.
You know what I mean? Versus really checking everything out before you put your money down. I had somebody call me today, sir.
Yeah.
So who her mask just got delivered. She paid $75 or something like that. She got 5 masks, something like that. She's I just got my mask. I got 5 masks and I spent $75. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm thinking like, what's going? Something wrong with the mask? So no, I only got 5. This can't be right. I'm like, let me look at your account, ma'am. You paid for 5 masks at $12.99 each plus tax. That's what you chose to do. That's what you spent your money on. That's what you click submit to.
Yes.
That's what you got.
Yes.
And how many of us have actually clicked submit before we read all the details?
Oh man, multi-level marketing and all that. I've done it. I was like, I sold some of it, but I didn't really know the game. And that's why I get in the product. I got in the products. I'm in the products. I didn't need to know the game. All I needed to know that people wore religious T-shirts. They wore socks because people would say, "Oh, I need that." So yeah. I knew people would like to smell good. I knew people would like their cars to smell good. I want everybody that's on the feed right now, before we get off the air, to put your information. If you're selling something, you're marketing something, I want you to put it in the feed. Trent Todd said, think outside the box and fast. Link up with the motivated and create a synergy. Sick 'em. Ha, sick 'em. Ha, sick 'em. You have less than 5 seconds to make an impression or decision. If you don't, your insecurities kick in and keep you from making the right decision. Trust in your abilities. What do you say about that, cuz?
If you're not used to making a decision, that sounds about accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the decision. I mean, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yep. Okay.
I think some people waste too much time on insignificant decisions, like, you know, where you're going to eat. You don't have to 2 hours trying to figure out where you're going to eat. You know, or you.
Man.
I equate, you know, with that time thing. I equate that to money. You know what I mean? So, you know, if I got a $500,000 decision, I'm not gonna make that in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But $5 decision,
yeah,
it's you know. So I equate that to
I've been around people who couldn't even make a decision where to park in a parking lot, and it had all these open spots.
Just park somewhere.
I mean, roll by empty spots.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in my mind, and then finally I would say something like, what are you thinking about? I'm just trying to figure out where I want to park. Oh, like, Lord Jesus.
And what'd you do? You run the hell on away from that person.
Me.
Run, Forrest, run.
The level of training that you guys are giving has never been given to us. And I would say that's, I'm sorry about that, Glenn, but that's not necessarily true. It's been given in certain times over our lifetime. I don't think we never really took heed, or we never took the time to really focus in on what was being taught. And it's same here. Some people got on this feed and see some things we were saying, and guess what they did? They jumped right off. And
here's the reality, man. Like the level of the level, when she's talking about the level that of training that we give,
yeah,
you have to pay for.
Ooh,
and most people are not willing to pay for.
Thank you, Miss Glenda. Ooh, you put.
That's what it comes down to. You know, you got to get access to certain places. You got to put some money into the game to get that door to open.
Some skin in the game, yeah.
And when you get to a certain point, many people are like, well, you know, they get all apprehensive, you know, when it comes to the value that they're going to get, and their training or their access stops. I mean, I give people plenty of information for free, but you want the nitty gritty, you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I know you're serious. That's how I know that I really need that you're a person I really should invest in, because you're willing to invest in me. Other than that, you just get the fluff.
That's
what it is.
That's powerful stuff right there. That's powerful right there. What's up, LA? What's going on, big bro? Hey, man, I hope you're feeling better. I seen I said something on your feed the other day. Hope you're feeling much better, King. Tony said, there's been proven methods to succeed, and everybody needs to follow the process. Too many cooks spoil the soup. Ever heard that?
That sounds like multi-level marketing.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, B. Then put your information in the feed. Karate Killer, there you go. Karate get air fresh and burner oils. Yes, sir. I thank you for getting into business with me, brother. Yes, indeed. Paralysis by analysis. Gordon said, too many cooks spoil the broth when it comes to too many people in one pot, but you're cooking in your pot, you get customized recipe. Okay. Ray Quest, what's going on, King? Webcasters TV. I know you are watching your TV station, so this is a good time to put it up. Webcasters TV. We help set up, stream, and place ads for small business. We gotta get together soon. Healthy sanitary napkins. I always like that business right there. That's a good business. Help women. He's laughing somewhere. Facts. Okay, we're looking good now. We're at the end. CBD oils. All right, folk. Well, it was a plum pleasing pleasure. I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, and I hope you got something out of tonight. Please.
Serial network marketing, ain't it? Vacation, CBD oil, pass. Woo! Anthony, which one of those you most successful with?
Yeah, which one you make the most money, Anthony?
Serial network marketing, boy. How many meetings you going to every week?
No, that's not network marketing. That's multi-level marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. We're network marketing. We're doing the real network marketing. The multi-level marketers somehow got a hold of that term, network marketing. And we as business people, we network market with each other. We cross market. But with that's multi-level marketing.
That's cool. Vacation. Okay.
Huh?
He said vacation, make the most money with vacation.
Okay. Well, how about now, though? There ain't a lot of people traveling right now, are they? What's going on with that? Get the cups. That's the new trend for
Administration. Okay.
Get the cups. I think that's going to be another broadcast. Battling. There's something about so he's on vacation. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. And again, I'm Sir Markadu, economic evangelist. And I know your time is valuable, but please put in the feed. Please put in the feed if this broadcast helped you in any kind of way, it inspires you in any kind of way, and please, you have anything nice to say about myself and Mr. Evan Jefferson, please do that as well. He said, nobody, a lot of people traveling right now. I will reach out. Enjoy the evening, kings and queens. Peace and love. Amen. And I appreciate y'all so very, very much. Tell you, there you go. You put some information out there for people can reach out to you. And like I said, this is it's been a great broadcast tonight, and I hope you got something from it. Feel free. Make sure you go over to my website and check out heavenlybodyproducts.com. Please let some people know about us. We're helping our youth and young adults prosper. If you know anybody that could move air freshener, if you know a lot of people that smoke weed or cigars or cigarettes, have bad foul odors, well, this is a great product right here. And then you just go over to, if you really want the packages, this is where we're looking for wholesale distributors and master distributors right here. So just go over to packages.chronickiller.com and grab your package. That's right. And I'm glad we're doing this because we need each other, because we're all we got. Okay? We must band together. Believe that. And I appreciate every single last one of you. Let me see what's here we go. True, I agree that further training is necessary to be successful. Learn something tonight, adjust, and adapt to market. Network marketing is great. That's it. This is a network market, not multi-level marketing. Okay, go ahead. You know Glenda?
Yeah, she show up all the time. Glenda Tate, that's my homie right there.
Yeah, Glenda. I know. I've seen her quite a few times on my feed.
She was with us on Saturday night. She was with us last night.
Yeah, there you go. That's great. Thank you. You're welcome, Queen Gwen. You guys are very talented. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ray Quest said the Camp Crafty Foundation. There you go, campcrafty.org. Okay? And I'm glad that we continue to reach out and touch each other. Please go down the feed when you get a chance to introduce yourselves to each other and like and love and share some of the verbiage that is on the feed tonight. And I hope this inspired you in some type of way. Peace and blessings, wealth and heirs. Okay. God bless you and your family. I hope that God continue to bless you and bless every breath and every step you take. And just have an awesome, awesome night. Take care of each other and take care of yourself. All right. Stay in peace, not in pieces. Hey, have a great night, everybody. Peace. love, and community service. And remember, when you master community service, you will master customer service. Have a great night, everybody. Peace and blessings.